Alright, first time trying out my this canopy setup. I built this wider PVC piping and with that visqueen and where it can be rolled up. So I'm trying it for the first time. I put the foam that you put around pipe when it freezes. I use that, and that way I can lean against it. Also built this little thing. I'm gonna put the camera right there. Basically, let's see how that works. Got all my contraption here. I'm now showing what my troll motor's pulling. Right now it's 12, 10 amps, 7 amps, 5 amps, no amps. I just turned it off, and that shows what the battery's being charged, 3.3 amps. I have the solar panels just sitting up there velcroed. I didn't put the tilting thing. I think I might just go with that. That's just too much work. Plus, I don't know if I can fit them to certain bridges around here in this bayou. I'm gonna try a little fishing. At the same time, I'm just trying it out. St. Louis Canal bayou. Now I'm gonna go ahead and mount it on this. All right, I got it mounted up there, but I got a little problem. I'm gonna have to extend it a little bit because I can't open up the viewfinder all the way. It is turned. That's how you turn it on. So. Well, I guess I'll be able to check out the rain portion of this because it rains every day, and it looks like this was up ahead or coming this way. So I'm on the water again with my solar boat. Me and Wilson, if you know what I'm talking about. It looks like I've been on the deserted island, like Tom Hanks on Castaway. St. Louis Canal bayou, just moving around. Alright, it's day 2. I found my little leak, and I knew it happened. Couldn't figure out where it was at, but I found it was on that side. Almost by the seam, but not quite. So anyway, as you can see, I put my little 12-volt fan right there when there's no breeze. Right now there is a breeze, so I probably could turn it off. As you can see, the water's, that's little ripples up there. But a while ago it was dead. Of course it looks like it's going to rain, which will test out my covering here. And little footnotes here. I don't think I'm going to use that tilting thing. First of all, I don't think I can fit under the bridge with that thing, so I'd have to just cut that pipe and seal that little hole right there. Kind of bothers me. I had to put that there, so I can fix that. The footnotes, cup holder needed on the other side as well. Make sure you don't have the bolt sticking out where your back's going to be leaning against it. So the other footnote, this needs to be on this side because to turn it on, you got to flip out the little viewfinder. It's on the wrong side. So, and I probably wouldn't need that extension because I'm still hitting it with that little extension there. So those are the little footnotes. I had a little leak there. Well, I put that little clear patch. It didn't hold it too well. So I'm fixing that too as well. Alright, we'll try to fish again. Caught a good sized perch yesterday. Caught 2 other little perches, but I wind up throwing them away because they're too small. So anyway, me and Wilson's going right out there by ourselves again. Glenda took a little boat ride yesterday afternoon. Yesterday was July 21st, our 39th wedding anniversary. So we took a little boat ride, then we went to eat at Olive Garden with Jesse and Heather. I hate cheese. You need to make a list of all the stuff you need. Paddle, of course, patch kit, all your necessary wires, fan. Just gonna have to go make a list here because always forgetting something. Fishing rod, almost forgot that this morning. All right, I'm gonna turn the fan off. Got a little breeze anyway, and I can save on my battery juice even though it's charging. And if I get another solar panel, I'm going to get the longer 100 watt because I got a lot more real estate now, and I'll just go this way from now on. The other thing is I got this little fish thing that I can, when I catch fish, drop it over. I need to dump that in that rubber stuff to make sure it doesn't puncture a hole. I did curve it. Other thing, I need to raise this tie rope thing even like the other one, because the bolt is pushing up against the raft. I don't like that. I don't want any tears, cuts, anything. Alright. Alright, so had another storm from hell actually just blew through. I couldn't video it because the wind was pushing me all over the place. So anyway, let's round it off at 7:30. Caught some fish. I'll show it to you in a few minutes when I get up to the dock. Back, out, backwards.
I'll let you do it.
It's day 3. I got here, it's 10:10 right now a.m. It's Sunday morning. I got up around 7, right when I was getting ready to kind of work on the boat. Some more rain, but boy, I'll tell you what, I got to do something about this, and I have an idea, because all the weight of the water was bending that PVC pipe. I'm not going to use that thing I figured on using, so what I'll do, since I've got this thing elevated right there, maybe cut it a little shorter to have it so much of a pitch. I'd run a PVC pipe at the top, and just like I got here, I just put a T and, you know, a little joint sticking up, and basically a pipe going all the way across, and that way it'll have so much of a pitch, because I'd have to run a lot of ropes or more pipes flat, and it's always going to have that issue at some point. So anyway, I'm here at the dock. I haven't gone anywhere yet. Dealing out water that got in here from the, I guess this is what today is going to be like. I'm not sure. Anyway, I got some little things to do. Alright, quit raining for a second. Alright, I did all my bolt changing. I put my camera mount on this side. I'm going to try it out in a few seconds. Lifted the those things because they were a little low. One was real low. It was hitting against the tube. Still got that little leak. I mean, I tried to patch it with air in it. I knew that wasn't going to work. So it's the drainage from our ditch. I see a stopper. Gotta go get it. Yeah, look, got a little waterfall there going on. Look at that. I'd camp out right next to this thing. Look at that, we got a waterfall and a stopper. Alright, turn around. Oh, we gotta move that big old thing. Cut it, do something. Get just a swing off of that thing. Things you have to make that list: mosquito spray or bug spray, because what it is when you get next to the trees and stuff, spiders, bugs, and all kind of crap jumps in your boat. Alright, I'm no solar today, no sun. You see it's not charging. That blue green is what I'm pulling right now. Amperage on the petrol motor. Kevin and Josh's drain. Alright, I got it mounted on a little perch. And it's drizzling again, of course. Tighten it here. That's gotta be tight. Yeah. And you put a little rubber garment or something, a little rubber gasket just hold in place. Because if I tighten too tight, then I'm about to screw it in. See how it wants to swirl by itself. Alright. That center, I was going to do that. Okay. Something you learn after being in this bay a while. Normally the wind blows, let me see how I can say that. It comes from this direction and blows that way. But when it rains, the bilge pump starts at the pump. It starts draining the water, so all the water starts moving the opposite direction the wind blows in the summer. So right now I'm actually just coasting. You can just chew if you want, but you gotta have a way to get back. Of course the wind might blow you back, but anyway, I'm just coasting, not with the wind, but with the water being pumped out the pumping station. And I put this little makeshift just to get an idea on the back side, because I got hit pretty hard. I don't know about the front. I might just put something if I ever need it, cover it completely. This is what it's been doing just about every day. Rain, 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 rain. Yeah, just putting that thing up there. Of course I blocked my little hole there just temporarily, but I'm going to have to permanently patch that, which is not a problem. Put a glue gun and plastic, but it seems to be helping already. Water's not collecting in those pockets and weighing this whole thing down. Boy, you ought to see, I should have took a picture. When I came to it after the downpour and I wasn't here to mess with it. This whole thing was bent real bad. Thought I damaged it. Going on to that new road, Bicors Extension Highway.
And they would work with her, help her get ready. And they're waiting for the bridegroom to come. He would come, and then what would happen? They would lead a procession through town, and there would be those who would have torches or lights.
This is a ham radio,
would lead
which I
the
have
way.
a ham license.
And since it's night
It also
and dark,
catches FM
they
radio.
would need that light.
Look,
And
it
that
quit
was
raining
goal
under the
or
bridge.
The responsibility of these
It
riders
started raining
was
again.
they had to provide the light.
Oh, footnote too here. Yeah, I should have extended this all the way. As you can see, if I let it just hang, it does hit there, but it will come back in the boat. See? So I'm thinking how I could do that. I'm using a paddle right now to kind of extend this out. I'm thinking about it right now. To put a pipe, extend it out where it would hit the edge. That's an idea. I think that's a good idea. Just extend that little, where I got a T right there, pipe that would just enough to go over the edge, and that way it would stop it from coming in. Okay, that's another design. I might scratch that idea with the pipe. When I tie it down, it does pull it over. I forgot about that. I hadn't had it clamped. For this screen in the front, there's a thin one where you can kind of see through. This you can't see through it. So I might do that. Just protect it from rain. At the same time, I can see at least. I'll try different mills, thickness, see how that works. Even with this type of weather, cloudy and everything else, still charging a little bit. For some 12-6 fully charged battery. I notice that's coming off too. I might do is when I put that pipe, I won't need that little 1 inch, half-inch in here with that RGB glued on it to go to that pipe that should be up there at the peak. Because yeah, I see it coming off. And I use the glue gun as well as it's sticky. It never wants to stick right, but even with that, it's still doing its thing. Anyway, the top's still holding pretty good. It's draining the water off without having those pockets. I like that. That's what these switches are for. You're not going to see it too well. If I put the red LEDs on. And of course I got green. Red to green. And then blue. When they get white, turn them all on. And there's your white, which is kind of a whitish blue, but it's close enough to white. Well, time to turn around and maybe start fishing. All it does is rain. That's all it's been doing. It's tied out and down. I'm going back, so it isn't. The wind actually is blowing the wrong way now. The water and the wind is blowing the opposite direction I'm trying to go. I'm having to give it a little bit more thrust. Another note, I need to get a new prop. That one's been the original one, and then save that as a spare because I don't have a spare prop. So another footnote. No, I wouldn't feed a whole family there. Catching them about a little bit bigger than